Hello, in this video I am going to explain about the ChequePulse check printing software. So we are going to learn printer compatibility checking. If your printer compatible for the checks, we can check that one. After, check alignment and settings. After that, print your first check. We will check printer compatibility first. So first you can open Microsoft Word and you need to have few papers same like your check size. So this is your check. I'll show you the check. This is the check. Already I cut around 20 pieces same like your check size. So first we can check the compatible for the paper compatibility. Okay. So I take one paper and make sure your printer compatibility. Your printer should be adjusted in the middle. You know, it can be adjusted to the middle. Not for the right, not for the left. It should be on the middle. Some printers in the top side, some printers in the down side, that will be okay, but it should be on the middle. And I'm going to insert the paper first. Done it, inserted. Now in the Microsoft Word, I'm going to type something. Because we are checking the compatibility, because the printer is supportive for your check leaf, and I am going to print this one. Print. If the print is coming, there is something, so your printer is compatible for the check printing. So after installation of the software, first you check for the printer compatibility. So done it, the printer is supportive. Now I'll show you how to align the checks. So we are going for the ChequePulse software, and this is our check. This is for Ahilya United Bank. So I'm going to click here transaction and print single check. So first I want to create my bank account. Okay. So here you can click new for the creating new bank account. And here I'm clicking for the new and the bank name. And the account number. And the decimal place. In your country, which decimal place is supportive? Some countries 3 decimal, some countries 2 decimal after the point 100, point 200. Like that. What is the decimal point for your checks or your country supportive? In my specification, here will be 3 zeros. After the decimal, 3 zeros. And the date mode. Here 3 type of date mode. One is separate date, another one is group date, another one is YYMMDD. First year, after month, after date. So I'll show the checks for the samples. This is for the separate date. Actually, I'm going to configure for the check. Here, you know, date will be separately. And I'll go another one check for the group date. In your check like this, you can give the group date, because here will be slash date slash month slash year, like that you can make it here. And another one will be some Canada checks, Canadian checks, it's coming like this. First year already printed for here, 20 already here printer, so 2022, and month will be here, date will be here. So like that some checks you can configure. So depend on your check, what is your date format, you can select it here. And currency major, what is your major currency? In my condition is dinar or Bahraini dinar or dinar, whatever. And minor currency, in my condition fields. So dollar, cents, depend on your country, your currency, you can give. And here will be inverse mode. What is the mode of inverse? Million and billion method, and like Asian method is lakh and crore. If internationally, you can give million and billion. If Asian, lakh and crore method, you can use that one. So in my condition, that is international method. And here place of issue. So I'll show one bank account. Only few countries bank account using for the place of issue. So you can see here in this check, here place of issue have. In your checklist, in your bank account have place of issue column, then you can enable it. In my condition doesn't have, I am going to configure these checks. So in my condition doesn't have place of issue. So I am going to disable it. Okay, I save the bank account. Now my bank account is ready. Done it. So now I need to create one template. Otherwise I can use the default template also. If I have only one bank account, I can use default templates. I'll show you how to create the new template. This is my check leaf, and I'm going to create new template. So just I give the name for AUB template, okay, and save. So next it will come another one window. I have to attach my scanned copy of the check. I need to attach for the scanned copy of this check. So upload scanned template. Just I click it here. So in my system already have. This is the check template. Already I show that one. After that I want to measure it, because what is the width and height by centimeter. Don't forget on the centimeter. So it will be 18. Width will be 18. So I make it here 18. And height will be 8.9. So here note 8.9. So I make it here. So done it. I give the measurement also for my checks and click it save. So done it. Now we can align the checks. So again click transaction and print single check. Here I am selecting for my bank. Here I am selecting for my template. If you can select your printer also here. That is not compulsory here. Before test printing also you can make it. So this is the printer. And I am going to click for the align, for the check alignment. Here also make sure your bank and template will be correct and click check alignment. So done it. Now we need to align properly for each columns. So first I am going to align for the date. If this is not properly one up and down like that, you can just click date align. Automatically it will be aligned as correctly in equal sequence. So already aligned the date and here and amount inwards. Also I aligned properly. And the amount also I keep it the proper place, and account pay also the proper location I keep it. Now I will show here some selections how you are going to insert your check on the printer, vertical or straight. You can select and start security and end security, because for the beginning and after the amount you need security, then you can set the security. If you don't want, you can leave it there. But in my condition I need the security here, and the font and font size and the font type, bold or italic, underline, like that you can mention. And this is the main thing for inwards lines. In my this check leaf I have 3 lines for the inwards, amount inwards I have 3 lines. Some checks you have only 2 lines only. So on the condition you can select like this, and show, save and show changes. You can use it for just for displaying. So depend on how many inverts. I'll show you, this check I have 2 lines only, and another this check also I have 2 line only. Depend on how many line in your check you can give here. So in my condition I have 3 lines, so I give it for this one. And place of issue, if you need, you can enable and disable from here also. And date mode you can change it here after on the designing time also, and which printer you are going to print the check. So this is the printer. So done it. Now is the most important thing. This is my check leaf. Okay, I keep it here separately, and I cut many papers same like my check size. Just try to 20-25 pieces, because if you are new in the ChequePulse, 1 or 2 print out, it will not be correct 100% sure. So make it little bit more and keep into your printer. So I'm going to keep this one in printer and make sure tray is tight, so everything will be okay. Done it. Now I'm going to make test print for the testing. How it was coming, I want to see. This is not correct, so you have to move little bit right. Okay, so on the total movement you can click for here in the main heading. You can move it left or right, whatever you want. Okay, just I move little bit and save and show changes again, and I make it test print again. Need to be little bit also, still not correct. I want to be little bit here, so I move it here again, and test print. Now I will make a test print again until you get correct position. Maybe 20-25 times you have to try to get the correct. So now this completely on the paper, 100% is coming on the paper. Now I want to check this properly for checks size, so I keep it here just like this. I keep it, and in front of the light I check it's properly on the line. No, it's still not properly on the line, so should be little up and little right. So I make it little bit up and little bit right, and click save and test print again. I'm going to check again, because why I cut this much papers, because you don't want to waste for your original check for this practice. Still not correct, just little bit up and little bit right, little bit up and little bit here, and test print again. Now line everything will be correct, little down and little left. Okay, now I'll make a test print again. everything will be okay. Only date I want to be little bit up, that's it. Only the date side. So I make it little bit up and make for date align, because I can make, if date align, it will be all date will be same alignment. Okay, always you have to click save and show changes. After that, test print. So done it, alignment will be perfect for the check, everything will be done. Now I'll show you how to print your first check. Okay, so we can practice, we can print on this leaf for the finally, everything will be finished, alignment will be okay. Now I'm going to close this one. Same, I'm going to print check. For the printing your first check, I'm going to click here, print check. If you can create your company here. Now I am using for the default company. This is my bank. This is the template. Everything will be okay. And which date I am going to plan to give the check? I am giving for the current date. And what is the pay? Presently I didn't save any pay here. So I am going to create one pay. Just give the name for, I am going the name for ABC company. If the company is account pay only, if you want to get automatically account pay only, you can click it here. So whenever you are printing for this company for the checks, it will come automatically account pay only. So I click saved. So this is saved, the company is saved. The date I am going to select the current date. I am going to give the check for 256.6. So you can give the rest. And for the reference, you can give the check number also. So I give the check number also here. You can give the description, this check payment for what. So I am giving for testing. This print check. So this is the preview for the printing. So I am going to insert this check into the printer. So whenever you are going to insert, you have to be amount will be inside and logo will be outside. Depend on the try is the down, you can insert like this. So amount going inside, this one will come outside. I keep it and print check. Print is ready. And after the printing, 100% correct printout coming. There is no mistake. Everything will be perfect. So this is only one time effort to make the alignment.